Ding.
So, yeah, wonder why. Was it because his girlfriend was at the show, the Frozen show with, what the hell's her name? Stupid Paige. And well, yeah, Sydney. But we're thinking might be who it is. Just saying. Especially because we know that she is working with Mona. So she probably has something to do with the whole Mona army thing. But really quick, let me point this out. I forget what I was going to say. Wait a minute. What was I going to say?
You're talking about Caleb.
She drops her phone. He picks it up. And the text message on there said, you know, Allie is at Emily's house, whatever, for the night, whatever. So they knew where she was. The car was just conveniently parked outside of Emily's house. Then, like, you know what I mean? Like, which makes me think that maybe Lucas had something to do with it. Which is very, I guess that's very thrown out there. Maybe, I don't know, but whatever.
But anyway, he did say that Allie was at Emily's. What the fuck is Boom?
Boom! Jenna shows up at Aria's
Jenna
door.
shows up at Aria's house. Yes, the crazy tea party. Yes. Which... Why the hell did she... I don't know. If I killed someone...
I would not want to be talking to their lover, that's for sure.
Okay, let me put it to you this way. If I just
murdered
reached across
Jeremy.
this table and fucking choked the fuck out of Jeremy right now, best friend or not, cousin or not, would you be having a tea party with me?
No, and you know that...
Not to say that she even knows that Aria did anything,
but you kind
still.
of assume that she knows. Do you
But
know
not
what I
only
mean?
that, but from Aria's perspective as well. Like, why the fuck?
Yeah,
Do
from
you want to
Aria's
sit there and
perspective.
discuss this?
But even from Jenna's perspective, though, she has to have some kind of idea. First of all, why would she be back?
Well, yeah.
Like, Emily did say it. You can mourn from New York. You don't need to come back and mourn. You said it yourself. You have nobody. You have no one. So what did you come back for? Do you know what I mean?
Sydney, her sister.
Yeah, Sydney, her long-lost twin, because they looked exactly alike standing next to each other. I didn't know who the hell it was.
On and everything, yeah.
Jenna's got the twin.
Is that's Jenna's twin, Sarah, you think?
Jenna's kind of
But the whole, that whole thing is just, that's weird. Like, to me, I would think that she would have some kind of idea, especially considering that Mona knows, and she's working with Mona.
Mm-hmm.
She's obviously working with Mona. Like, I don't know. I just think, okay, anyway. But yeah, why? Why would Aria want to talk to her? Like, hey, I just murdered Mike, but let's go to Dunkin'.
Yo.
Would you like some tea?
Sure.
How about a macaroon?
Let's go get a donut.
Okay, so then we see Allison walking out of Emily's house. And then, boom, there goes the car light. So somebody was waiting outside for
right
her.
back in Emily's.
Yeah. And this bitch runs into a fucking church. Okay, if I had the top 3 scariest places to be in at night, it would be the movie The Labyrinth would be my number 1. Number 2 would be a church, and number 3 would be a cemetery. Those are the 3 places you don't go to when it's dark out.
Or to the Michael Myers one.
Shut up.
Saturday.
Seriously, like a church, really? You couldn't have gone to like a cafe, someplace that's open
Your
and has
grave?
people in it,
Someplace that's open anywhere.
something, anywhere. But that's what she did. So then, boom, Mona's there behind her, and she's, you know, I want you to leave, blah blah blah. And then Allison stands right up to her. Different Allison than we saw when she was confronted in front of her grave. Or well, the mausoleum thing, yeah. Completely different side of Allison. You could tell that Allison really doesn't want to fight with her. You know what I mean? But, you know, Mona slaps her, she slaps her, and of course she's got a cut across her face, which I don't understand. If you slap somebody hard enough, you could split their skin open.
Maybe she had a ring on or something.
That's
I
weird,
didn't
though.
understand that either.
You know what I mean? Like,
Maybe a nail got it.
no,
That's a possibility too. Well, you never know.
let's test.
Let's do it, Junior. Come here. We'll smack the
So,
fuck out of you.
That's, I don't know. That's weird. But we did find out that Allison does know about Mona's army. She
Well,
did
presumably, because she said you and your little army of losers, or how
your
however.
army of losers. Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? So you would presume you would assume that that's what she meant. Don't hop in front of the camera.
Why?
Huh?
What? What do I look like? Where there's an army?
No. So
Don't say that.
okay, then we go to the house and the girls are asking her like, what happened? Like what's going on?
You know who it's not, bitch.
Fuck you.
Looking like a busted bitch.
But then Allison, of course, lies to the girls again. Like,
Once
just
again.
Stop!
There's no reason to have lied about blasting Mona across the face.
I
after
would have been
Mona
like,
already
I
blasted her
smacked
across
the
face.
shit out of that bitch. That's what I would have said.
Seriously,
I
like,
smacked the shit out of her.
oh, I didn't want to say anything because blah blah blah. Like, come on.
No.
Oh, Ashley Marin was cute.
Yeah, she was cute. So Ashley Marin's, you know, why would you do this to yourself? Caleb's back. That was sad.
She said,
Okay.
Paula's pie.
Then we go to the weirdest scene in PLL history. The weirdest turned most amazing. So, we go to... Arya just walks into Ezra's apartment, so she assumed the door was locked. She should have knocked, first of all. You don't assume a door is locked and be like, oh, time out, let me... Yeah, I think I'll open the door. But she comes in with a pie in her hand. It says Paula's pie.
Key lime.
The little pie symbol, which Marlene has tweeted. I'm confused and I'm baffled at Ezra's reaction. Like, it's just
pie?
a fucking pie. Yeah, he was like,
A
pie? Like, he was like
Yeah, key lime pie.
concerned that
Why
she
a
picked up
pie?
a pie. Yeah, why a pie? So that was a little weird. Then I don't know if this is the way that he said it was weird.
First of all,
Yeah. Yeah, he literally took the icing or the whipped cream or whatever the fuck it was off of Ari's lip, and he was like,
he didn't sit there sucking his thumb, but he definitely was like,
he was like, yeah, and then he made the weirdest face after. Like, just every expression on his face throughout this whole scene was just weird.
At which point they're talking about Shauna, and he says,
Which we don't know if
And
she
he
had
caught
told him.
himself. No, he caught himself. You
Yeah.
can see it in his face.
He was like,
He was like, well, she's the one who had the gun.
she's the one who had the gun.
she's the one who was holding the gun. Which,
And then he was like,
yeah, like, he,
looked
like,
at her
gave
real
her,
quick,
like,
like-
yeah, like, did I really just say that out loud?
did you hear me just say that out loud?
And then she pauses for a minute, too, and then she just continues with normal
No, that's
conversation.
the
That was
second
weird.
thing that he said that was fishy about the
Yeah.
Toby thing. He did the same exact thing.
That
And
was
then she told him.
weird. Like, to me, that was just weird.
And
Which,
then they
I'm
go-
not saying that Ezra obviously was not fucking at the theater. He was in surgery. Like, I'm not saying Ezra was at the theater. But something's up with that. Like, that was weird. But, then, okay, we have the Ezria
They
sex
boinked.
scene. They boinked, getting it on. Hey, hey, hey.
Sorry, Sarah. I didn't even realize.
They got it.
That-
they got it on, which was just like
I'm
we
sorry.
Were like,
I thoroughly
"Yeah."
enjoyed that.
Me too. I definitely did.
I was like,
Um,
before she even did anything, I was like, kiss him. And then the next thing you know, they were kissing. And I was like, yes.
The Emily Allison scene was like, whoa! Like
Yeah.
I was
I thought it was a
surprised
dream.
by that.
We were literally like, whoa.
But we're still banking on Maya coming back.
Yeah.
I'm still praying that happens.
She signed
But-
up for Witches of Easton.
I don't give a shit if she signed up for Witches of Assholes.
She signed
I
up
hope
for
she
Witches
comes
of Easton.
back.
She's a main character of Witches of Easton.
But here's the thing. If it can't be Maya, which we're grasping at straws here, if it can't be Maya, I would rather it be Allison
Yeah,
than
yeah,
Paige. I can't. I
hate
don't
that
like
bitch.
Paige.
We
All
just
right.
hated that we liked her.
Emerson.
Then she goes again. Stop fucking lying about every goddamn thing.
Can I plug my phone in for a minute?
Well, when did the whole... No, because I'm only on 20%.
I'm only on 12.
When did the whole... Okay, well, let's mention it because I don't know if it already happened. Well, they're at the school, and Mona's got her army there, and they stop them, and they're like, "What's going on?" Whatever.
That didn't happen before she started making out with Emily. That happened.
That
She
happened.
started making out with Emily before.
No,
that.
I know, but the next thing I have is Sydney, Jenna, Mona, and then Spoby making out, and then Caleb.
Yeah,
and
but
a gathering.
this is the thing at the school when she wasn't admitting to the girls as to what exactly went down again that night after the video that Mona had.
No, I know, that's why I'm mentioning it. I'm mentioning it because it's right after that. I'm just saying I didn't know if that was what it was. So the girls are all together, and then Mona, of course, shows them this video, like, you know, she attacked me, and you know, Allison says about, I made you loser, Mona, once before, I could do it again, and of course, which I felt bad for Allison at that part, but if you didn't lie about it, you would have nothing to worry about, you know what I mean? Like, I felt bad for Allison because, like, they really are. Huh?
I love her.
They really are. Like, Mona's just being a see you next Tuesday. She's just being terrible. But you could tell that video cuts out. Like, you could tell. Only a moron would not notice that. So for the girls to not catch that, it's just stupid. And it's just convenient. Oh, I started recording as soon as she started attacking me. Like, no. So then we go to
how would the fuck would she start? Why would she start recording if she didn't know that she was going to be attacked?
Yeah, like, it was just weird. Like, it was just words being exchanged. I don't know. So then we see Sydney and Jenna get out of the car.
Now
and
they pull
Sydney
up. Mentions, oh, that's a nice car.
And what does Jenna say?
It
used to be mine. How the fuck, if you're blind, do you
She
know
didn't
what?
say that's a nice blue car.
Yeah,
that
that's
you
a
used
nice
to
blue
drive.
Mustang.
She didn't say, that's a nice blue 1964 and a half Mustang sitting there. Oh, that used to be mine.
Like, and I know they were going to meet Mona, and it's Mona's car now, but at the same time, like,
They're not waiting for somebody else. Obviously, they pulled up.
yeah, they were waiting for somebody else. So, like,
It could've been
how
anybody
did
parked
she
in the
not
park.
know? I mean, how did she, like, know that was her car? And then Norman Buckley tweeted us back. It was the Pine air freshener. She has a good sense
She
of
spelled
smell.
it, yeah.
Like, really? Like, come on. That's, no. So, then we see Caleb sitting there all lonely on the swing.
Well, don't
drinking
forget
beer.
Spoby.
Yeah, Spoby's sex scene, which was cute, yeah. We see enough of that.
I know.
Then we see Caleb, and it's sad, and they're talking, and blah, blah, blah. And then Hannah gets a text. You have to come with me right now. They go. They all meet up.
Well, meanwhile, Allie is talking to Emily and apologizing for the bullshit that went down at the school, and Emily's not having it, and then suddenly the TV turns on, and it's breaking news.
Breaking news. Sorry to interrupt you from your 1940 movie that's probably on DVD and not on TV
That was
right
obviously
now.
in silent.
That was on silent. It didn't even have any volume, and it's just gonna be like,
Breaking news.
this is what you see on the screen. Breaking news! Like, it was just like, I don't know. But then we see all the gathering of the minds together, all in one thing. Weird look between
Caleb
and Allie. Like, as if they knew each other. As if maybe when he was in Ravenswood, he had somehow met her.
Perhaps.
Something's up with that. But then we find out the girl that was buried in the thing was
Bethany Young,
Bethany
a 17-year-old girl.
17 at the time that she died, which means she was not Allison's age. Allison was 14 when she went missing, right? 14 or 15? So, which makes you believe that it was around... Fuck. We'll come back.